Emily, Josh, and Mike had been best friends growing up in a small town in Maine. Behind Emily's house was their childhood sanctuary, an old treehouse they had built together. Years had passed since they last visited it, so one evening, they decided to relive those carefree days by spending a night there. The woods fell eerily silent as night approached. The three climbed into the treehouse with flashlights and a lantern at their disposal. Dust covered every square inch, but this outline was enough to cause waves of nostalgia to bring back the past. They laughed, told stories, and even found carvings they had done when they were kids. Just as they were reminiscing, a soft whisper broke the silence. It was faint, like someone speaking in the distance. "Did you hear that?" Emily asked, her voice trembling slightly. Josh shrugged. "It's probably just the wind or some animal." But the sound came again, clearer this time, a voice murmuring words they couldn't understand. Mike shone his flashlight out of the treehouse. Cutting through the darkness, a beam caught movement among trees. "There's something out there," he muttered, his voice tight with tension. Before anyone can say anything, a thunderous thud hit the base of the tree, causing the treehouse to slight shake. The three young friends froze. Josh is leaning out of the window. "I don't see anything," he breathes. It was then that the trapdoor under them creaked open with a bang, and the lantern flickered. Heavy, deliberate footsteps sounded as something climbed the ladder. They backed into a corner, too scared to move. A pale figure appeared in the doorway. Its hollow eyes glowed faintly in the dark, and its skin seemed almost translucent. "You shouldn't have come here," it rasped, its voice echoing unnaturally. Terrified, they tumbled down the ladder, nearly falling on each other's backs and legs as they rushed into the woods. Whispers grew louder as the strange laughter followed them. Once at Emily's, they pounded the door shut and bolted it. Panting, they turned to look back. Through the window, they could see the treehouse silhouetted against the moonlight. Standing in the shadows was the figure, staring at them with unblinking eyes. The next morning, they ventured back to the treehouse to make sense of what had happened. But when they reached the spot, the treehouse was gone, reduced to ashes, as if burned overnight. To this day, none of them ever dare return to those woods again. Whatever haunted the treehouse that night was a warning to keep them away from secrets they were never meant to know.